In this tutorial, you will learn the ins and outs of how to sterilize containers and their contents by heating them to extreme temperatures using an autoclave. First, before leaving for the autoclave, unscrew the caps on all of the containers you are going to autoclave about halfway. This will ensure that the pressure built up inside of them will not cause the containers to become disformed. Next, tape a piece of autoclave tape to each container. Autoclave tape is special in that it changes colors after the autoclaving process has been finished. Back in the lab, you will leave this tape on the containers to signify that they have been sterilized. Now you are ready to take all of your containers to the autoclave. Don't forget to load them into a heat-resistant container so that any spills do not cause a mess inside of the autoclave. Don't forget to bring your autoclave gloves with you too. Now, load your tray into the autoclave. Be very careful not to touch the inside of the door or the sides of the autoclave. They are very hot, even if the autoclave has not been used in a while. Carefully close the door and turn the handle forcefully. Most autoclaves will have pins that must lock in place before the autoclave can be turned on. Before starting the autoclave, make sure that the door open warning does not appear on the screen. Next, choose your cycle. Most autoclaves will have instructions written on or near them about the specifics of each cycle. In this case, we are going to choose cycle 2, which is used to heat liquids for 30 minutes at 121 degrees Celsius. Press the desired cycle number and then again to confirm. This will begin the autoclave. It is often good practice to wait until the autoclave reaches the desired temperature and about 20 psi before leaving. The word sterilize should appear on the screen once the autoclave has successfully begun its cycle. Don't forget to write the date, the cycle, the start time of your load, and your room number in the autoclave log notebook before leaving. Now it's time to leave the autoclave room and wait for your cycle to be finished. Usually, you can expect to wait about the length of your cycle plus an additional 30 minutes for cool down time. When you come back to the autoclave room, open the door slowly and carefully. There will usually be a lot of hot air that will escape quickly. Keep your face and hands away from the immediate area surrounding the door. When removing your items, once again be extremely careful not to touch the hot inside walls of the autoclave. At this point, you might notice that the previously white markings on the autoclave tape have now turned black. This signifies that the autoclaving process was successful. Now you can take back your successfully sterilized containers to the laboratory for use.